Hi everybody, welcome to the Mythical Forest with Dee Dee and Boris. Today we're going to be harvesting sweet potatoes, but I wanted to show you something before that. Look at my moringa tree is flowering. And I thought maybe these flowers would taste sweet, but they're peppery and like, woo, they got a zing. So at some point these are going to have long pods with the seeds. And literally, these trees grow so fast, you can grow them in pots if you know, we have to do that here because we have gophers. But you could literally cut this tree down, you know, cut it down to here or even here, and you can make more babies with it, and it'll grow back. So one day we'll do a video on that and show you, okay? Let's head over here now. This is where we're going to harvest the sweet potatoes. I'm going to just briefly talk to you about it, and then Boris is going to pause it so that we can move a couple of these pots over for harvesting. But these have some kind of worm or something because they're just being eaten up with holes in them. So something's eating them, but they're still surviving. And I'm going to take some more of these cuttings before I harvest so that I can plant more. And so I've done a video before of that, and so you probably already have seen that. But these are different varieties. I don't even know what till I pull them out because I didn't label them.
Okay, so we're going to bring them over there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are we on? All right, everybody. I'm just going to cut a few of these and throw them over there. That way I can have some slits to do more root these to make more sweet potatoes, because it's a never ending if you do this. I can do a whole nother season with these. Okay.
Okay, so
all
let
right,
me...
here we go. Hey, first of all, look at this, honey.
Oh, I love the sound.
Yeah, but that's an onion. I'm gonna put that separate. Okay, I'm pulling out. So this is what we've got so far out of this one. Out of this, but I'm digging more out. So let's see here. Let's see. I don't think there's. Ooh, there's some more. They're not as big as I thought they would be. Thank you, honey. And I told Boris, no, we don't need to knock this over, but I might be having a second thought about that, because I think...
Ooh, I got dizzy there.
You got dizzy?
Yeah, I was putting it down.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
It's down here. Here's
Yeah.
the scissors.
Thank you.
We should knock it over, right? Or do you want me to go grab the next one of these?
We could... I'm just looking to see if there's any more in here. I mean, we still have to fluff it up for the next season, but...
Is there horticulture?
I don't think we did in this one. But I keep finding onions.
Okay, can we pull one of these? Oh no, look.
Oh, not yet. I'll do it. Okay, here, let's see. Do you want to...
Look, there's two little potatoes.
Uh-oh, look at that, you guys. That's a weird looking one. Show them that on the camera. Close up. It's weird looking, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's a little.
Yeah, I don't think there's any more in this.
Okay, so I'm gonna go pull that one back, and you can start on
You want to
this
switch
one.
it out for me?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I got my helper here. I got my chair because on my back I have to sit. And I can't get on my knees because I've got bad knees too. So, oh, do you want to do a close-up of me pulling this out again?
Yeah, and then I'll put it back. So.
This soil is super dry. Let's go ahead and see if there's any. Well, we can use that. And I'll use this. Okay, pause it now. Nothing. That's awful. We're gonna have to dump this one over. I don't think there's anything worth it getting out.
I don't think so either.
That's just a waste of time for this one to even be.
Imagine
What kind of sweet potato is that? Look at that.
Mm.
Sure is pretty though, look. Pretty, huh? Well, we might have to put this one upside down just to check. But I don't. Okay, we're gonna dump this pot into this pot so that we can see what's at the bottom of this pot. Plus, we gotta mix the soil anyway for the next season because it's all dry and we really didn't put enough water. We're gonna have to do the irrigation. Ooh, ooh, here. You're gonna hurt yourself. Do this. Too much?
No.
Oh,
It's at the bottom.
We gotta show everybody. Let's go. Let's show them. Bring the camera over here, honey. Or should we? Yeah.
Hold on,
You
look.
guys, look at this. We gotta take a picture. Look at that.
That's wacky.
Wow, look at that. Okay, pause it because I want to take a picture. I want to show you this. This soil, I consider it dead. There's not a worm in the bottom. This is the one we just dumped over. There's not a single worm in here, and the soil is dry as a bone. This is dead soil. This is nothing live, nothing good in here. No wonder that potato didn't do good. Look at it. That is neglected soil. We should be ashamed of ourselves. Not a single worm. Just dry as a bone. Pitiful. Like I said, we experiment and we did a bad one here. We are going to do the irrigation system this year because that's pitiful. All right, let's dig the next bucket. Woo! Let's see what happens with this one.
Wow, look at those. Look at those beauties.
A couple sweet potatoes.
There's another one over there.
They're so weird long. They're not like fat and. Uh-oh, look. It's a sweet potato that's not purple. I had two varieties in here. Well, this one did better, but I can tell you this is neglected too. I don't see a worm in here.
Nope.
Not a single earthworm. That is pitiful. We should be ashamed of ourselves. I think something just bit me. I think it was a fly, one of those biting flies. I think that's it. And here's what we can do.
Nope, that's it.
We got an empty pot, so we can dump this upside down.
Dump it where?
In this pot.
In this one?
Dump this in that. That way we can see what's on the bottom.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what's the point of doing that? But you're right. Okay.
Ready?
1, 2, 3. Huda culture.
Huda on the bottom. Not anymore. We don't have grubs this year. You see that?
Right, that's right. We need to keep
right.
this more watered so the worms
Look
wouldn't
how
have
beautiful that
escaped.
is. We just watered a day ago. And look at it.
Okay, hold on one sec.
Okay, we got another pot. Let's check this one out. I think this one might be the yellow. A yellow one. Okinawan gold or Japanese gold or something. Korean gold, I don't know. It's a gold something. I remember the name of it. But just because the leaves look different. Oh, that's my ginger. Huh. Look at that. I must have planted ginger in here with that. Okay, let's see. Let's put that in here. Did you show that on the video, the ginger?
Yeah, of course I did.
Look at that. I grew
Looks like a
ginger
little
and didn't
hand.
even know it. Okay. I don't think there's anything in here. Do you? What do you think? Uh-oh. Yep. What did I say? It was the gold ones. Oh, but look. When they go green, it's bad, so you have to cut that off. It's poisonous. That green stuff will make you sick. Let's dump this one upside down, see if there's anything. Can you believe all that? All that time this stuff is sitting in a pot doing nothing. Let's dump this one too in here. Wow. Let's do this one right here.
Go into this one.
Uh-oh.
1, 2.
Oh, is there anything?
That's Huda culture.
The bottom of this has worms in it, so that's good. Look. There's worms in this one, so that's good. We didn't completely kill the soil on here. But let's see. But I don't see any signs of potatoes. Do you? That didn't have a potato in it, did it? Not one thing, did it? Oh, how many months was that? You see, sometimes it can be disappointing. You try and then you don't succeed. There's a lot of channels out there. They make it look like they are doing really good growing stuff. They just go to the store and buy something and fake it. Not all of them. Some of them really are. The people I watch, they're real. But you see all those Instagram, oh, you can grow a thing inside of an eggshell and all that crap. What's that? That's the color of the potato, look.
Interesting.
But it made... All right, let's get another one. Woo. To do this, it's so hot. You guys, it's hotter than fire today. It's not hot, it's humid. I don't know what I did with my scissors, so I'm just going to pull these. All right. Here we go. Not very big, are they? Boris went to go get water. Okay, these are the golden ones. Uh-oh. These are the golden ones. Let's see. Can y'all see okay? All right, here, let's do this. They're all small. God, look at that thing. It's not even worth, it looks like small like a green bean. It's not even worth eating. In the world. Well, last year was better than this. And this year I thought I did better with the pots. That is no good. Huh. Let's see. Y'all see that? These are just stringy like. Look. No good. Any real sweet potato farmer is laughing his tail off about this. That is for sure. I'm going to get Boris to help me put this upside down because I think there's some at the bottom. Okay, let me pause it and turn this thing upside down. Y'all, Boris just told me a story. The stuff that he says sometimes. Here, let's get this. He said, he brought water for us to drink. He said, you know, if you have rabies, the last stages of life is you can't drink water and you're like,
You try to drink it and you spit it out. Because you can't, well, it won't let you drink it.
Wow. I
So
didn't know
scary.
that. I never heard that before.
True.
That's from celery. Well, we got, look at all these beautiful vines, but no.
Oh,
Oh, and let's turn it this way so they can see. Can they see? You want to pull it out?
let me pull it. Let me do one
Okay.
of the
Can they
pull-outs.
see? Uh-oh, something happened.
What?
Emergency call.
Oh.
All right, Boris just made an emergency call accidentally with the phone. He's going to pull these out. Oh, those are good. Look, you guys. Oh, they're huge. Look.
Aren't they?
I mean, look, compared to these
They're
little crappy, look
huge.
at these crappy little things we've been pulling out. Compare.
These are for soup, and these are like for like
Eating.
steak or whatever.
Yeah. Good. All right, so now what did we do different on this pot that we didn't do the other?
Big. Those potatoes were huge.
What did we do different from this pot?
I think we watered
Did
this
you-
one.
did
This
you
one
water
had
this
more
one?
fan leaves. I think so.
leaves.
It did. It had more than look. It's the only one that had like.
A lot of leaves.
Well, no, because one of them did also, but a lot of leaves up top, like the solar panels.
Wow. Okay, is there any more? Oh, what's that? Oh, look at that, you guys. An
Little
onion
baby
at the
onion.
bottom. Huh. We've been getting a lot of onions in these. All right, let's dump it. So we got a new system. We're dumping the bucket into the empty bucket instead of
Little baby potatoes.
Nah, they're not worth it. They're tiny. Uh-oh.
I'm gonna eat some.
These handles that I put on made it so much easier to manage, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Here, let's put some of this here at the bottom here. I don't see any potato in that, do you?
No.
No. Lots of roots. Look at all the roots at the bottom of that.
Mm-hmm.
There's that hoodoo. There's that cactus that we put at the bottom. Y'all have to see the video on that. Poodle culture.
Poodle.
Poodle culture.
Like poodle, but hoodle or
Hoodle
something.
lady. Hoodle lady. My Aunt Shirley Ray, she knows how to make,
See, yodel.
how to yodel. Yeah. Okay, now there's no more. Let's do the next one. Woo! I'm sorry, you guys, we're having a disappointing video with hardly any potatoes harvest. I thought it was going to be great. I mean, look at what we got so far, though.
Harvest Mississippi.
That's what we got so far. Okay.
Oh snap!
Get the bring it so they can watch. Bring the close up. There's an onion. First of all, tell me when you're ready.
Hit it, Mama.
First of all, there's an onion again. Look at that. Hidden onion.
Hidden onion.
Should be called a hidden onion series or episode. Okay, ready?
1, 2, hit it.
Nothing. Okay, hold on. Let's see what this one is. Oh my God, it's just
Hey, this one.
pitiful.
I mean,
The one you pulled out was great.
imagine if that's all we had for winter.
Oh, if it was all we
If
had.
that was all we had for
we would be
winter,
starving. We'd be at our neighbor's doors begging.
we would have
would
to
be-
make this last.
We would be like,
We would have to
You know
make
that
this last all
story?
winter.
here, let's pull this one out. Ready? Nothing. You know that story where the guy's hungry and so he goes to the neighbor and says, hey, you want to make
Quick buck.
some stew? I got some rocks. And the neighbor says, rocks? And he says, yeah. And then he says, well, I got some carrots we can throw in there to make some stew. And he's like, really? Okay. And then the other neighbor comes by and said, what are y'all doing? We're making rock and carrot stew. Let me give you some potatoes to throw in there. By the time all the neighbors got together, they made a real stew. I don't remember the movies.
The moral of the story
No, I
is,
mean, I don't remember
at the end, dude didn't have to throw in rocks,
Rocks.
because everybody brought something.
Yeah, rock stew. It's some story. I forgot the name of the.
He could have just brought the water. That would have been great.
Yeah.
I got some water boiling.
Right?
I got some water boiling.
Oh, that's what it was. He was boiling water, and the neighbor came by and saw, what do you do? And he's like, I'm making rock stew. And he's like, what? I got some carrots at my house. And that's where it started. And then the next neighbor, and then the next. He was just in the front of his house making some rock stew. Oh, look
good.
at that. I've never seen them with the very bottom like that.
Those are bottom.
I mean, they usually go
Bottom
on the top.
onion.
That's unusual. Okay, let's get the next one. We got
That's it?
one. Oh, well, we have that one, but we don't have to do it today. You guys, I'm sorry. This is disappointing.
Oh, somebody came to visit the neighbor.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this video is going to go, I'm going to cook them, and then we're going to freeze dry. But these have to cure at 80 degrees for 2 weeks. So it's still hot out here. So I'm going to put these in that tent. I'm going to let them cure for 2 weeks out of the sun, just covered in this container. And because that's curing them, you got for them to be sweet. That's what they say. Now, some people put them in their oven. I'm not going to turn my oven on in this heat. No. So anyway,
Let's
that's
dump
it.
this in here.
Okay.
And then we can end it off by dumping it. Shit, look at that Huda culture at the bottom.
Not much in there. Very disappointing harvest.
Okay, so
All right. We'll see you on the next.
well, come
step.
on. Tell us what is it that you're gonna?
We're gonna do the next step.
Oh, I thought we were
Cooking them
gonna-
and freeze dry them.
Okay, we'll be back.